Can you actually get started investing in real estate without any money? Well, today I'm going to show you exactly how much I believe you need to get started. Now, before we get started, if this is your first time here, my name is Estes. I'm a full-time real estate investor. Been doing this for 18 years, and I made millions of dollars off my laptop. And it's my goal to help 1,000 people create financial freedom in real estate. So can you really get started in real estate with no money? That's the question today. You know, most gurus are out here saying that you can get started with no money out of pocket. So is that true? Well, I'm going to break it down for you a little bit today and show you my thoughts and what I believe that you need to get started. Is it possible to get started with no money? Yes, it is possible. Is it hard? Will it be a lot harder than investing a little bit of money? Absolutely. So it all comes down to numbers, right? It all comes down to contacting people and seeing if they're interested in selling their house at a discount. Now, if you don't have a budget on doing this, it's going to be very difficult. So let me break it down for you. All right, so yes, it is possible, right? So if you're talking about wholesaling, if we're talking about real estate investing, or even flipping, right? It all comes down to the first part is actually finding the deal. Now, if you're not going off the MLS, right? Because that is one strategy that is free, right? It's all public knowledge and you're working with realtors. Now, if we're talking MLS, most of those deals, I would say 99% of those people want retail. But is it possible, once again, to do a deal on the MLS? Yes, but once again, it comes down to contacting a lot of people. In my experience, if a house is listed, you're gonna wanna get it for at least 30, 40% less than what it's listed for. So, can you send out a lot of offers and hear a lot of no's? Probably yes, but the question is, are you able to do that without getting burnt out? Now, you can also do driving for dollars. This is 100% free as well, right? Get in your car, ride your bike, walk around, write down addresses, and contact these people. You can knock on their door, right? There's a lot of free things that you can do, right? You can pull public records that are free. Same thing, call those people, text them, knock on their door, leave them a note at their house, right? These are all free things that you can do. Remember, it all comes down to the numbers. And in my experience, even if you're calling people on average, right? So let's just say that you're calling someone, you get someone's phone number, right? So if you're calling somebody, I personally hire cold callers to do this for me. But if you're doing it yourself, right, we're talking no money, how long is it going to take you? Well, one cold caller working 8 hours, a full day, should be able to get probably on average 3 leads per day, right? And in my experience, it's gonna take you 60 leads to get an actual signed contract, a deal, right? So that means you gotta call for 20 days equals 60 leads. That's a month's worth of work, right? A full-time person working Monday through Friday for 4 weeks, 20 days. So if you personally called yourself, right? We're talking not paying anyone, you'd have to sit on a phone for 6 to 8 hours a day for a month. Now, can you do that? Yes, hopefully you can, but do you have another job? Do you have other things you have to be doing? That's something to think about. So this is one way, but as you can see, it's gonna take a lot of time if you try doing everything yourself. Okay, next thing is text messaging. Now, when we're text messaging, on average, it's gonna take you or somebody else, right, if you're doing it yourself, probably around 300 text messages to get one lead. And if we're going by our math here before, it's gonna take you 60 leads to get one deal, right? One signed contract. So take you 300 times 60 equals 18,000 text messages that you're gonna have to send to get a deal. Once again, if you're not using an automatic program, a dialer or something to help you do this, if you're doing all this manually without paying for any programs, right? We're talking no money out of pocket. This is gonna take you a lot of time. So is it possible? Yes. Can you do it without getting burnt out? I'm not sure. And this comes back to the question, can you get started investing in real estate with no money? Yes, it's possible, but in my experience, most people give up, they get burnt out, or they just quit before they get a deal because of these numbers. It requires talking to a lot of people. If you think you're gonna go out and talk to a couple people, knock on a couple doors, make a couple phone calls, and you're gonna get a deal, I think you're mistaken. This business is not for the thin skin. You're gonna be willing to put the work in. If you don't have the money, be willing to put in the time. I believe that you should invest a little bit of money in marketing if you can, okay? So if you don't have any money right now, it may make sense to save up a little bit of money, right? Get a little bit of a side hustle, make some money on the nights, the weekends, and invest and save so you can get some resources to help you automate some of these things. You're not working so many hours. That way you don't get burnt out and give up so quickly. all right? So ideally, I would like to see you have a minimum of $200 to $500 a month to put into your business. Now, if you can save this up for a consecutive maybe 3 months or so, that should give you enough time and resources to invest into marketing to get at least one deal and repay yourself. Then use that money to invest back in your business and build your business so you can start scaling and hiring people to help you. So there it is. There's my opinion. Can you? Yes. Should you? I don't know. But let me put it this way. If you want some help actually doing this, if you actually like myself, my team, to help you do this, you don't have to put so many hours in. You can utilize us to help you start making these phone calls, right? Talking to these sellers, making offers, and selling these deals for you 100% free, so you have no money out of pocket, right? We don't get paid unless you get paid, so we have your best interest, obviously. So just go to propertyally.com or click the link below and we can help you do this, okay? So you don't have to invest so much time. And remember, if you like this type of content, if you want to see more of it, please like this video, click that bell, and subscribe to this channel. And I'd love to hear your feedback. Leave me a comment down below. Any questions, concerns? If you disagree with me, if you agree with me, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I answer every comment personally. And if you haven't already, please join my free Facebook group, okay? It's Property Ally. And inside there, you can network with me, ask questions, and I do live trainings in there every single week. So hopefully I'll see you there. And until next time.